The biggest benefit of having third-party apps like DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub. 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 Number one, you don't gotta take the customer's order. That is probably the biggest benefit out of all of them. It reduces so much confusion as to what they're trying to order. Oftentimes, when they're trying to order a simple bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, they order the sandwich in like the weirdest possible way that you could order a sandwich. Can I get a wheat bread with lettuce, tomato, bacon, egg, cheese? Weird stuff like that. I'm sure there's even weirder. But having third party apps and having them order online completely eliminates all that noise. It completely removes the blame onto whoever's taking their order, right? You can't blame them for their order coming out wrong. You can only blame yourself. If you're ordering online and you select bacon, egg, and cheese, but you wanted lettuce and tomato on there, but clearly didn't select it, well, it's on you. You can't blame the guy and say, "Oh, I told you lettuce and tomato." I'm sure that's happened to hundreds of people, hundreds of times. Someone thinks they said it, they didn't say it, and then they just blame the guy behind the counter. Well, that eliminates those scenarios entirely. Let's see, what's number two? Number two, when you have your third party apps actually ringing around the clock, right? You got orders coming in, yada, yada, yada. The biggest benefit is that you don't have to hire anyone else to take all those orders. Imagine you're a busy restaurant and, well, I guess that, yeah, well, sure. Imagine you're getting 20 or 30 DoorDash or Uber Eats tickets or Grubhub tickets every day. You would most likely need to hire another person if those people were to call over the phone instead. Having additional 30 plus more phone calls calling in would require you to get another person. Assuming, of course, all those people ordering online ordered over the phone. However, the biggest benefit, it would be that you don't got to hire any delivery drivers, any additional delivery drivers, if you already have your own drivers, to have the food delivered. That's the biggest benefit that I see, because we have our own delivery drivers that deliver locally within 3 miles. But having DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub completely eliminates the need to hire dozens of drivers. I could only imagine like how insane our driving fleet would have to be if every single one of those third-party apps was instead a customer calling over the phone requesting a delivery. It would be a lot to handle. So that's the biggest benefit, really. I keep saying biggest benefit, but there's probably one more. 4 would be that it's just convenient for the consumer. It's very convenient for the consumer. You don't need to, as a consumer, right? You don't got to interact with anyone else to get your order. That makes it so much more convenient. It removes any nuance or ambiguity about, did I say this or did I not? Can I, get this on the sandwich or not? You just order it, and it's just so much easier. It's just a much more streamlined process. Now, I guess one last thing I'd like to add is that I've heard that a lot of people who try to use third-party apps complain that the fees make them not worth keeping the apps running. For that, I would argue that the best way to get around it is to simply offer a menu that only has high value menu items. If every single menu item on your menu is good quality and it's consistent and it has a lot of value to the customer, simply raise the price on your third-party apps by the 25%. Like, that's how much they charge you, so just raise it by 25%. If what you're offering is truly very valuable and very consistent, and you deliver it at a very fast speed, then the customer will have no problem with it. Trust me, they won't. The ones that do are not your concern. I think that's it.